Hello, good people, and welcome back to another episode of Eastern Hookup. Thank you for joining us. My name's Chad Austin, and I will be your charming and handsome host. Eastern Hookup is a brand new dating show on EMU TV. We find local singles and match them up for a marvelous night on the town. The winning couple will enjoy each other's company over dinner, and without doubt, fall madly in love. So, without any further delay, let's bring out the lucky guy who gets to choose between the three wonderful ladies. Evan, come on out.
Thanks so much, Chad. How's it going, mate?
Going very well, thank you. How are you today?
I'm doing quite well, thank you for asking.
Excellent, Evan. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh my, so much to tell, but not enough time, that's not true. I hope the bachelorettes can't hear me because I'm about to sound pretty boring. I am a senior at Eastern Michigan, and I'm studying communications, media, and theater arts. I am having a wonderful time here at the university, looking at grad schools. I like all sorts of things, and I hope very much to get to know the three of you enough so that I make the right choice, and I look forward to the adventure.
Excellent. All right. I hear that you're also on another TV show.
Yeah, I host Eye on Eastern with my good friend Samantha White. We have a lot of fun doing that. We interview guests all around. It's a good time.
Excellent. All right. Well, let's get on with it. Here are the rules for the show.
Okay.
We're going to bring out three single ladies. They're going to be sitting to your left. After they come out, they can't see you and you can't see them. You're going to ask them a series of questions, and afterwards you're going to decide on which one you want to eliminate.
Okie doke.
All right?
All right, lots of pressure.
Okay, yes. Well, then afterwards we're going to be another round of questions. Okay, and then you're going to choose the one you want to be with for the rest of your life. Okay.
I think I can do it.
Okay, excellent. Let's bring out the lovely ladies.
I'm getting nervous.
All right, so before we start the questions, let's have the ladies say their name and say why they should pick you. Bachelorette number one.
Mika, and you should pick me because when you pick me, we'll have a great time.
All right, number two. And number three.
Son, you should pick me because I'm super hot and I have an awesome personality.
Oh my.
Well, there we go. All right, we're off to a good start. Go ahead and ask whatever question.
Well, okay. How about let's just start in numerical order, no curveballs. Bachelorette number one. First of all, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. Bachelorette number one. Tell me something that is very appealing in a partner.
Well, I think their personality is the most appealing. Good looks come a mile it doesn't. So it's very important to have that great personality.
Yeah.
Even if we're just chilling alone and after all the physical attraction, what is left?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you.
I have to say good looks have gotten me pretty far.
This is fair, but listen, they won't get you anywhere with me. That's all I'm saying. I'm here for the bachelorettes, as handsome and charming as you are.
No, it doesn't.
Bachelorette number three. We'll skip number two for a moment. Bachelorette number three. What's something that you don't find attractive? What's one of your turnoffs?
One of my turnoffs? Ooh, someone who is extremely cocky. Even if you are super good at something, don't let me know.
Okey-doke.
I like a little shyness.
That's wonderful because I'm terrible at everything.
We're perfect then.
Bachelorette number two. I would love to ask you both of the above questions, putting you really on the spot. Tell me one thing that you really find attractive in a partner, and then something that turns you off.
I definitely love a guy who is themselves with me and I can be myself with them and there's no fakeness between us. And one thing that turns me off is if they are very disrespectful to my family and I want to know their family, I want them to be part of mine. So that's one thing that turns me off.
We have that in common very much. I was thinking one of the things I was going to say was something that turns me off is when people are disrespectful, especially to their family. So I'm really glad that we have that in common. Speaking of other things that are flaws of mine, I was late to the studio this morning. Bachelorette number one, tell me one of your flaws.
My biggest flaw would be procrastination. I may get the job done. Well, I will get it done. Just, I procrastinate before actually completing it.
Okay. Okay.
A college student that procrastinates.
Yeah, no.
Interesting concept.
Bachelorette number three, why did you choose to come to Eastern?
Why did I choose? Well, I'm from Toledo, Ohio.
Okay.
So they just sent me a flyer one day, and I came for a visit, and I saw they had a great education program, and I was like, this is a school for me. I didn't go anywhere else.
So you're studying education then?
Yes.
Okay. With the hopes of, what would you like to do with your degree?
I'm hoping to be either a kindergarten or a first grade teacher.
Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. Bachelorette number 2, I would like to know what you would like to do after you leave college.
I also I'm a secondary education major,
Okay.
so I would actually like to go back to my high school and teach there because I went there and my mom went there, so I thought that would be cool.
That's really cool. Really cool. All right, I'm digging into the question stack here now because some of these questions are pretty darn good. Bachelorette number 1, I know they're going to send us on a wonderful date should I end up choosing you. And I would love to know, though, what would your idea of a perfect date be?
Okay, well, I enjoy a lot of physical activity.
Okay.
So I would like to go out somewhere fun. Maybe we can go go-kart racing or do a little miniature golf, just something really fun. And then afterwards have ice cream instead of just going out for dinner.
All right, okay, that's cool. You said physical activity, that's neat. This past summer, I got certified as a personal trainer, so nutrition and fitness and being out and about and active are things that I really enjoy, so that's really cool.
Okay.
Bachelorette number 2, what about you? What would our perfect date be?
I'm a very outdoorsy kind of person. I love to camp and everything, so going hiking, having a picnic, maybe horseback riding, anything in the nature is perfect for me.
Okay, very cool. Bachelorette number 3, same question.
Ooh, my perfect date would probably be going somewhere fun like Qzar or something, then going home and having some pizza and a beer and just relaxing and watching a favorite movie.
Where is and what is Qzar? I'm not sure.
You've never been to Qzar?
I don't believe that I have. Would you tell me about
Oh my
it?
goodness, it's like laser tag.
No way. That does sound fun. That does sound fun. Okay. Bachelorette number 2. What's something that you're afraid of?
My biggest fear is definitely disappointing people and not making people happy. I try to make sure everyone else is happy, but also I forget that I need to make myself happy. So disappointing others, and that's my biggest fear.
Yeah. Oof, man, we're getting deep.
Yes, we are.
We're getting really deep.
Very deep.
I'm going to switch it up a bit, and I'm going to ask, I'm going to get risque. I'm going to say Bachelorette number 3.
Yes.
Are you a virgin? And if the answer is no, what is your favorite sexual position?
Well, I am not a virgin. And my favorite sexual position, I would have to say,
No pressure here. There's no pressure.
I would say, let's go doggy style.
Doggy style. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair. That's fair.
I like the TV host, and if you don't know what that one is, look it up.
You know, I tried the TV host once, and she was in a wheelchair for weeks afterwards, which was not ideal, but we rolled with it. Until I broke up with it. No, I'm just kidding. It was a fictional scenario. Bachelorette number 1.
Yes.
The same question.
Oh, well, of course, doggy style. Have to roll with it.
Okay, Bachelorette number 2, the stage has been set. Doggy style is the standard and the norm. Are you a doggy style lover?
I am a doggy style lover.
All right, okay, all
Sounds like
right.
you've got a lot of variety to choose from.
Lots of variety.
Right.
Now I'm going to take it back a notch. My mother is of the belief, as am I, that modest is hottest. And I wonder, what is something that's a value of yours? Bachelorette number 2.
A value of mine is honesty, for sure. Being honest with someone is, I think that can make or break a relationship. I feel like it's a value of mine.
Okay. Bachelorette number 3, what about you? What's something that you value?
Definitely trust. I've been in a few long distance relationships, and you definitely need trust with one another.
Yeah, I'm interested. Would you mind telling me a little more about the long distance relationships you've been in?
I was in high school and he was in college, and he just went away, and we tried to make it work for a few months, but Stuff
Sure.
happens.
I'm sorry to hear it didn't work out, but I'm glad that the road has brought you here. Bachelorette number 1. If you had one wish, what would it be?
Wow, that's amazing. My biggest wish would probably be, I think it would be to actually live the career that I choose. I want to go into sports broadcasting. So my biggest wish would be to go as far as I can in that field.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very cool.
Television. Sounds good.
I know. Shoot, this is. They're all giving such good answers, so I'm getting nervous about. I know I'm gonna have to eliminate one of you soon, and it's getting hard. So I'm gonna sift through the stack. Yeah, I gotta ask some of the important questions. Oof, man, I'm gonna get controversial here. I'm gonna say Bachelorette number 2, something that I don't have. I don't really have a whole heck of a lot of. I'm a really easygoing guy. I don't have a lot of pet peeves, but if I was, looking at Bachelorettes number 1 and number 3, what's something that they have that I wouldn't be so pleased about? I'm turning y'all against each other here.
See, I'm not that kind of person. I think they're probably both lovely ladies, and I think we're all perfect for you, maybe.
Oh,
I'm just saying. They're lovely ladies.
That was an excellent answer. That was so diplomatic. Wow, that was great. Thank you, Bachelorette number 2. Bachelorette number 3, does size matter?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent, that's wonderful. I'm super tiny.
That's how I like them.
Hey, good. People use words like cute, fun size. That's not true. I'm actually 6'4".
Oh.
What did you think I was talking about?
That's what I was talking about, your shoe size, right?
Absolutely. No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Bachelorette number 1, does size matter to you?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Oh, sorry, Janiqua. I said, does size matter to you?
Well, it's all about it's all about the person on the inside. It's not about what you have. It's about how you can work with what God blessed you with.
Wow, these are some great answers. If we saw each other across the room at a party, Bachelorette number 1, what would it take to bring me over to you? What would you do?
First of all, I would look you closely in your eyes. So once we make eye contact.
Bachelorette number 1, I think we have to.
Yes, we do have to wrap that up. So
Okay.
right now we're going to be heading into a commercial, which he's going to choose afterwards, which one he's going to eliminate. We can cut the tension with a knife. Take it easy, guys. We'll be right back.
While we might not have the actual research to prove it, chances are parents of kids who don't drink probably sleep a lot better than parents of kids who do.
They broke the law at every turn. They had no restraint. They were rebels without a clue.
What's wrong with you guys? Oh, compound fractures, contusions.
No, I mean, why no safety belts?
It's just what dummies do.
Oh, yeah? Well, this is what I do.
Busted for not wearing safety belts.
Hey, pal, it's the law.
Police are ticketing across the nation. Buckle your safety belt.
And welcome back, folks. We finished the first round of questions. It is now time for a contestant to be eliminated. So, Evan, you've thought long and hard about this.
Yeah, I've been playing it over and over very realistically in my head, and I think the scenario is going to go okay. And I'm very sorry, but my choice is to eliminate Bachelorette number 1, Janika.
All right, Janika, come on over here.
Oh, Janika's really beautiful.
So, what do you think went wrong?
Well, I just think it's something wrong with him. Like, who wouldn't want to go on a date with me?
I do very much. Now that and you gave such wonderful answers, I can only pick one though, and I'm so sorry. And it literally was Janika, you seem like a lovely young lady, and I'm really glad I got to play the game with you. And I hope maybe we can be friends and maybe encounter each other in the future. I don't know.
All right.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, well, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, we're going to have to get moving.
Yeah, thanks for supporting me here, Chad. I appreciate it. Bachelorette number 3, how upset would you be, since you both gave such excellent answers in that last round, if I picked the both of you?
I'd be pretty upset. I think we both have great qualities, but you gotta choose one.
What about you, Bachelorette number 2? What do you think?
I mean, I would also be upset, but as my mother always said, the more the merrier.
That was a good answer. So during the break and beforehand, Chad and I were talking in accents and things like that. It's something we enjoy doing. Do you think a man with a legitimate accent is sexy? Bachelorette number 2.
Yes, I do. I find them very attractive.
What kind of accents are most attractive? That's the question.
It's a tie for me, English accents and Australian.
Nice. What about you, Bachelorette number 3?
I love accents. I also think English accents are so hot, and I'm really into like Irish accents too.
Irish accents.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's good to know that one of my goofy, silly, fun things that I like to do. That's good. That's good that it's a positive thing. So tell me now. Let's go in reverse order. Bachelorette number 3. What's maybe a hidden talent that I might not know about you that you foster?
A hidden talent. Mm-hmm. I can make one eye straight and one eye crooked.
No way! Oh, that's
very
awesome.
True.
That's quite attractive. Will you do it for the camera? Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Well, I hope I get to see that. Bachelorette number 2. What about you?
Hidden talent. I can say a couple words in Russian, actually.
Oh, yeah?
I was adopted from there.
Really?
Yes, I was. My dad's a pilot, so he flies airplanes, which is samolyut in Russian.
Okay. That's very cool. That's very cool. Okay, I'm going to ask you the question that, unfortunately, I didn't get to finish hearing Bachelorette number 1's answer. But if we were at a party, and we made eye contact across the room, and you wanted me to come over to you, Bachelorette number 2, how would you get me to do so?
I would look at you and just actually have a smile and kind of wave at you and see if you actually came over. And I'm pretty easy about that. You don't have to impress me too much. Just a friendly smile would work.
Hey, well, that's good. I'm not a very impressive person. So. Bachelorette number 3, what about you?
I wouldn't wait for you. I'd walk over to you.
Oh,
and
my.
I would make my move.
That's very forward, but those are you girls are so good at answering these questions. This is a good one in my stack here. Bachelorette number 3, if we were out to dinner, based on all the conversations we've been having so far, what would you order for me?
What would I order for you? Probably a steak. Every guy likes steak, right?
That's such a good answer. Yeah, totally. Okay, I would enjoy a steak. This is true. Bachelorette number 2, what is your favorite dish if I was ordering for you?
I love fettuccine alfredo.
Okay.
I'm a big pasta girl.
Nice, nice. One of my favorite dishes to cook is a white sauce type pasta called sugo bianco. So yeah, maybe we'll get a chance to eat some pasta together.
Yes, that'd be lovely.
But now that brings up another interesting question. There's this sort of, and I think it's really cool because it seems to be in the spirit of empowerment, this sort of ideal that when a man particularly does something nice for a woman, in the spirit of, I know you can do this, you don't have anything to prove to me, but I thought I would offer it out of convenience, a la opening a door, pulling out a chair, etc. I noticed that some women tend to find that a turnoff. What are your views on chivalry that is not done in the spirit of patronization, but just because you want to take care of somebody or do something nice for them, Bachelorette number 3?
I think it's great. The more you open a door for me or pull out my chair, the more I'll love you.
What about you, Bachelorette number 2?
I am the same way. I think that's a very nice gesture. It doesn't matter what your intentions are. I think it's a great thing to do no matter what. Whether it's your girlfriend or not, I think you should always do it for any lady.
All right, that's very sweet. So I feel like I'm getting along pretty well with both of you. But Bachelorette number 2, what would you do if your friends didn't like me?
I would just have to try harder to make them like you, because if I like you and my family likes you, then obviously somehow they're gonna like you.
What about you, Bachelorette number 3?
I would find new friends.
You would find new friends?
No, I would take into consideration what they're telling me, but if we had a real connection, then they'll just have to like you.
Who needs friends when you got this guy?
I don't know about that. Oh, this is a good one. Bachelorette number 3. If we were on a date together, what is something that I should avoid doing so that I don't embarrass you?
Something you shouldn't do at dinner. Don't.
Or anywhere. We could be on any sort of date.
Any sort of date. Well, for eating, don't chew with your mouth open because that's gross.
Okay.
And yeah, I had one experience. Don't leave me at the table when you go poop for 30 minutes. It's kind of embarrassing.
You know what? That's great. Let's just shorten that. I'll make you a promise right now. If I have to go on a date with you, I will not make a 30-minute bowel movement. How's that sound?
That'd be wonderful.
That's probably the most charming things the viewers have heard all day on TV. Bachelorette number 2. Tell me something that I should not do on a date with you.
Definitely don't burp or fart or anything just childish. It's gross, and wait till we're in a more private place to do that.
A more private place to do that.
Yes.
Okay, great. I'll lock you in the car with me before I do all those disgusting things.
Sounds great.
You didn't say don't do it at all.
Yeah, this is fair. Bachelorette number 2. Tell me something. We're alone together. Our dates have gone well. First of all, tell me, I believe the question on the card was worded this way, so I'm just going to be crass and ask it. How many dates would it take to get some?
If we are talking about sex, I believe I have to be dating them, like a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend. So until you actually ask me out and we actually have a very good connection, otherwise, I believe in a little foreplay during the time we're together.
Yeah. And what is something that's particularly sexy to you that would drive you crazy if I were to be sharing it with you in an intimate moment?
Let's see. Well, definitely kissing me on my neck or my ear. It's very a big turn on to me.
I like that too. I'm glad we have that in common. Bachelorette number 3. What about you? What are your views on that? How long does it take before you feel comfortable, as the question card so eloquently put it, giving some?
It just depends on how fast you make a connection, whether it's 2 hours or 2 months.
Sure.
As long as we have connection, then whatever.
And tell me, what's something that would turn you on or drive you crazy, make your toes curl?
Turn me on. I love great back muscles. Take your shirt off and show me your back, and I'll jump you.
Something tells me that I would probably not be encouraged to do that in the studio, but maybe 6 months from now, after I do some pull-ups, I'll be happy to take my shirt off.
Sexy back.
Right, I'll be bringing sexy back to the party. All right. So, this is a good question. I can't believe I haven't asked this already. Bachelorette number 3. Do you have a job currently, and if so, what is it?
I do have a job. I'm currently working at a daycare.
Wonderful, wonderful. What about you, Bachelorette number 2?
Yes, I do have a job. I work in an office. My boss is a medical case manager, and I do a lot of paperwork.
Okie doke. Do you think I have time for one more question quickly for each of them?
I'm going to say there'd be one more question.
All right, one more question. Really quickly, Bachelorette number 2. I want to know just anything quickly in 10 seconds that you would love to say that you haven't had a chance to say yet.
I'm definitely a very fun person, and I'm very open to meeting new people, and you sound like an amazing guy, so I think we would hit it off for sure.
Bachelorette number 3, really quickly, what about you?
I think I have a great personality, and I know if we're together, I will make you laugh the whole time. You won't regret it.
Excellent, thank you both.
All right, the time has come. We're going to have to go to elimination.
Oh my goodness gracious. Elimination. I think that I'm going to have to. This is so. You're both excellent. I think though I'm going to have to eliminate Bachelorette number 2. I'm feeling a little more chemistry with Bachelorette number 3. I'm so sorry, Lydia. I would love to meet you, though. It's really nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet
and
you.
I'm sorry. You had
okay.
wonderful answers for your questions. And you look lovely today.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. You're a vision to behold.
Oh, thank you.
What do you think went wrong?
I'm really not sure. I thought we had a connection, but that's okay. Maybe in the future or something.
It was lovely meeting
you.
you.
It was lovely to meet you.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, so come on out, number 3.
Hi, Hi there, Bachelorette number 3. It's lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Very good. Well,
I like your red.
it looks like Evan and Bachelorette number 3 have a lot in common.
I know. Look at
Great
us.
time.
We look like we're in a Sears photograph or something. Shoot.
It seems they're going to have a great time, which will be provided by Eastern Hookup. Tell me, what are you guys going to do for your first date?
I don't know. Would you like to
I think
sit and we
Qzar,
can talk
since
about
he's
it?
never been to Qzar.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
Go to Qzar.
I would love that, Melissa. I would love to go to Qzar. And shoot, I mean, who knows? Who knows?
All right,
there.
so if anyone out there is interested in going on to Eastern Hookup, if you attend EMU or live in the Ypsilanti area, just contact the Eastern TV department to become a guest on our show. As always, I'm Chad Austin. Thank you so much for coming and seeing us.